this is Starcraft and welcome to the season of Starcraft English commentary. We're going to continue with the flashes of the Flashathon group of Flash. This is going to be round F. What is it? Round of Flash group F, excuse me. And this is going to be Flash versus none other than a semi-finalist. And the finalist of the current ASL season 18 is going to be Sharp. What insane expectations we have for this game. Of course, it's TvT, so it's not going to reflect anything about the finals and how Sharp's going to perform. But we shall see anyways how he does. Yeah, so these two players are going to be duking it out on the map Minstrel. Let me just quickly show you the map. Here it is for you guys. Just take a look at that. And also, I will just quickly show you the map artifact before you guys scream at me. Here is the map artifact. There is Minstrel. You can slightly see that it's... wait, hold on. Is it correct? Maybe I have to move it up a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, let's just quickly adjust here. Yeah, I think that's slightly better. It looks like Flash is going to be located at the bottom right, and Sharp is going to be there at the top left. There's only two players on this map, so we know exactly who is where. And there's no need to show the map stats, of course, it doesn't make any sense. Let me just quickly show you the ELO stats, because we actually have somebody, in the ranking that who's playing today. As you can see, Sharp is not there. Okay, what's up with that? I don't know. I forgot to update the stats after Flash has won against Rain. I guess that would change something about his stats. But what I have for you is his photo. There it is, edged bottom right of the screen. That is Flash, looking very, very cute and very banal, very what is the word I'm looking for? Very nice. Sharp is one of those kind of nice guy, like friend zone kind of guy, right? He's too nice that he's not suitable to be a boyfriend, right? He needs to be a little bit more evil, a little bit more bad boyish, if it's gonna be your boyfriend. And Sharp is exactly that kind of person. I'd never want Sharp to be my boyfriend. Who would I want to be my boyfriend from all of these old gamers? I'd say Stork. I don't know why, but anyways, SVs has arrived from Sharp. And by the way, if you're wondering what our main man T2 is looking right now, this is his photo. Looking very what is it, evil looking, right? Very killer instinct kind of look. So yeah, let's put these two guys away before the Star Police arrive and take me to the prison, to the Star Prison, across the galaxy. Anyways, yeah. So by the way, like I've told you, and I apologize furiously, I think once before already, I'm actually on vacation / business trip right now. So this is why I'm using my cheap-ass mic, 15 cents I bought from Walmart. And I apologize because the sound quality is not good. So I hope that you can kind of bear with me and just enjoy my sexy, raw, and unedited voice anyways. So that's that. And I will tell you about something about my vacation, because something really, really cool happened recently during my vacation. Did I tell you that the previous vacation I went to this very, very same city, I met somebody who kind of looked like Lara with a kid? I swear not. I mean, I kid you not. I saw somebody who looked exactly like Lava, and he was Korean as well. I wanted to go by and say, are you Lava? But of course, I don't know. I didn't know his Korean name at that time. I would just say, are you Lava? I think he would just, just completely give me that weird look, because I'm not sure if Lava knows how to say Lava in English. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe his Korean name is Lava. I just said Larva, and it would sound very, very weird. Anyways, expansion completely spotted by Flash, so he knows exactly what's up. He doesn't know the SV transfer timing, so he doesn't know how quick that command center is. But never mind that. I'm going to take this chance to thank some of the people who supported me in the last 30 days. So thank you, Sea Goblin. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Eric. And thank you, Matt. Let me just quickly, thank each of you individually. So the first person I'd like to thank is going to be Sea Goblins. Whatever, Shrek or Drow or whatever is the name that, these other mean people tell you. To me, you always see goblins. So thanks a lot for your support in the last 30 days. By the way, he's one of those monthly supporters, so his face will be here forever till he dies, guys. So somebody please go and find this man and assassinate him for me. It's Aquaman. The next person I'd like to thank individually once again, it is going to be, just put it away, is going to be Eric. Here's Eric and his, young and voluptuous wife, but not really, but here's the real version I'm looking at. Thank you very much for your support this month, and I hope to see you around. I mean, by the way, Eric, you are the person who comments the most on my channel. YouTube just told me that. So thanks a lot for that. keep on commenting, and keep on, you know, providing, I guess, whatever inspiration for me. The next person I'd like to thank is going to be Shane version 1 and Shane version 2. Thanks both of your versions for your support. And the last person, last but not least, the biggest boss in the room is going to be Matt from the US, Matt Damon. And let me just quickly show you his animated version. There it is. Alright, I think that's enough. Let's go back to this game because before somebody shoot me in the face. What do you want to see here? What's happening? Also, I'm actually not paying attention because I'm traveling, so I don't have dual screens, guys. So while I'm doing all of that crazy stuff, I have no idea what exactly was happening on screen. So it looks like Flash is going to be coming out with several factories. That much I can tell. Going for, it looks like an academy, right? Just trying to get his scanners up. It's going to be triple factory. I mean, the screen is so small on my laptop. It's going to be quadruple factory, excuse me. The screen is so small, man. I'm so used to having those, you know, quadruple screens at home. You know, I'm one of those guys who use a lot of screens, so I'm very used to that. But, you know, when I'm traveling, I have this tiny 14-inch refrigerator kind of screen. You know, the refrigerator you get in your hotel room. It's like that small. No, that's big, brother. Anyways, Vulture's coming out from Flash. He's gonna try to have us around here, and looks like Sharp has got just enough to hold. So Sharp is not a schlub. He's very, very strong. But anyways, he's gonna get surrounded. Vulture's gonna try to get on high ground. Is it the right idea or not? I think it might be, as he's gonna get sniped. One Vulture gets stuck on a low ground, so it would die. These two Vultures will see. Okay, how many factories? 2 factories, 3 factories a stop or something. He's gonna be blinking some Goliath. So he knows exactly how to react to this. And by the way, this game was played in K-League, guys. I'm sorry I did not introduce. So the K-League is a league for kind of, you know, sucky players. Not really the top of the crop, the crop of the cream. What is it? The top of the cream of the crop, the crop of the cream, whatever it is. He's not there, and he's gonna be down at this kind of, you know, Division 1, Division 2 kind of league, guys, and that's fine because Flash sucks. I have to say it, he sucks, and he doesn't actually care to practice. When you suck like this, you should just stop these streaming activities and stop with. I mean, he was like watching people's streams on his stream instead of practicing. He was watching the freaking university matches, like matches between girls, guys. I mean, that's how lame he is. I mean, to me, of course, if you are, I don't know, if you are Tyson or Motive, then if you're watching some girl stream, I think I totally understand because you lack motivation. But Flash is a champion. He's a winner. He's born to, you know, born to be, what is it? Born to be pink. No, that's not right. Born to be brave, born to be courageous, whatever. Right? So we expect so much more of him. We expect him to kind of fall down and get back right up and have the winner's mentality, but he doesn't. He seems to be too complacent, and this is gonna be a little bit kind of related to what I was doing into my business trips last vacation because I'm having a drop here. Double Vultures, 2 Goliaths, gonna get stuck in the corner. We try to snipe some SV, but you know what? In this vacation or whatever event that I attended in the last couple of days, I had a chance to speak to some top shot people. Like I was able to actually not speak to, I just see, or you know, have a glimpse of is a better word because I'm nobody. I'm Namcraft, and that's maybe famous to you guys, but outside of, you know, the Starcraft, I'm nobody. So I was, you know, able to actually see and listen to the guy who coached Tiger Woods, and who else did he coach? And the guy says he coached Tom Brady, and he coaches Steph Curry, right? What's his name? Stephen Curry or whatever. He's a, you know, basketball player. I don't know if that is all true or not. Anyway, Splash was about to give up his command center by mistake because he often does that after he comes back. But you know, he was bragging about, you know, oh, I tell my players, if you don't make it to the Division 1 league, you get out of here. I'm not gonna be your coach anymore. Blah blah blah, right? And sounding so freaking goddamn top shop and everything. And then I met this woman. I guess not meet once again. I had a glimpse of, had a chance to actually see her face. It's a better word because nobody cares who I am. But I met this woman, this lady, who is a freaking meditator. She's a yoga expert and master, and she says, you know, I used to coach Steve Jobs on meditating. Like, what the freak, man? I don't know how. Of course, I think that all of that is true because why would they lie, right? Why would you know, you invite these top shot people to the event and they would lie? That's not so correct. Not so sane. But I think there's an element of truth in what they're saying. But like, I was just, you know, what the heck? Who cares? But anyways, what I was saying is that, you know, those people's speeches have a relevancy to what Flash is facing right now because when you are kind of down on your form, how do you get back up, right? And so is it Is it about technique? Is it about your mentality? Is it about your mindset? What is it really about? Because everyone could just say it's about mindset. It's about how you think. But if that is the case, if that was so easy, if losing just means that you don't have the winning mentality, then everyone would be winning because, everyone just be saying, I have the winning mentality, so I should win. But in fact, they don't. And in fact, if everybody has the same winning mentality, and who's to actually win? Because somebody's got to lose, right? Only one person made it to the final. I mean, all of these all of these players are practicing hard, but who actually makes it to the final? And if somebody freaking BS and just says, because if that guy wins, that means he must have the winning mentality. And that is to say that everyone else has a losing mentality. And that is complete BS to me. That is just freaking goddamn wasting thousands of dollars to listen to one, bad mouth guy speak about, rubbish, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, anyway, so that's what they were saying. And the other lady is like, find your inner self. Through meditation, you can control your emotion, blah, yada, yada. So anyways, that was a kind of a freaking bloated weekend that I had here, just, seeing some top shot people. And actually, these people, they kind of, walked past me, and they give me this, what is it? It's like a sneer, right? It's like they don't freaking care who I am. They thought I was a janitor. I mean, I am really a janitor, but not at this event. I'm a janitor at a different place, in my actual workplace, but at this event, I was a guest. But to them, these kind of VIP, I'm nobody, right? And so they give me this sneer as they walk right past, one of those smiles that, just shows that nobody cares about who you are. And it's just kind of the same kind of smile you give to somebody who's sweeping the floor, the supermarket. It's kind of like hello, but I don't really want to say hello. That kind of, smile, right? And so I was just, pitying them because, only if they knew that I'm Namcraft, they would just be like, oh, you're Namcraft, you're that amazing castle. I'm just kidding. Anyways, back to this game before you guys tell me to turn down the volume of my trash talk. What's happening now? We're at the 11th minute, almost 12th minute mark of the game, and Flash has got 3 bases. Sharp has got almost 3. I think Sharp is leading. It looks to me like he's leading because he's containing his enemy. His enemy is not really allowed to transfer stuff to the third base, although he's kind of transferring some of the SCVs now, and they're out of range of the sieging tank, so that's fine. But we're gonna be having, I guess, Flash kind of control the enemy. Let's just kind of check on his emotional state right now. Just make sure that he's doing okay, and he's got the winning mentality, and he just looks, dead sleepy to me. His eyes, I mean, they're so typical Korean eyes. Look at his eyes. I mean, if you see someone with those eyes, don't you would think that he's Korean? I mean, Sharp's eyes are completely different. I mean, they're kind of more generic, right? But Flash's eyes is the typical Korean, male, middle-aged kind of eyes. Anyways, back to this game. Looks like it's gonna be a mine draft. Flash trying very hard to remove that mine from the equation. Indeed he does. He does notify the threat. Fourth base coming up for Flash. As for Sharp, what is he going for? I guess his fourth base is going to be at the bottom left, right? Because that area is not yet touched by Flash. He actually sent it to the SV down and actually planted it. Flash is going to take a base a little bit closer to his enemy in a 4 o'clock position. That base is harder to hold, but because it's got map control, I think it's going to be doing okay. Looks like we're going to be having a lot of dropships getting created for both of these players. And I think Flash has got a comfortable lead, but he's got some weaknesses. For example, he doesn't have vision on the bottom left and the top right. There could be a drop happening right now. It could be an additional base going up, and he's not stopping it. Actually, his fourth base was stopped temporarily there, so that's going to be something. Anyways, double dropship coming up for Flashing. What is he looking to do? I think he's going to just go towards the top right and, skirt along the top corridor all the way into his enemy's base. He's going to try to go for some drop. That might be what he's going to be going for. But anyways, Flash is going to set up his fourth base now. Where's the dropship? As you can see, it's moving right across the map. The problem is Flash did not scan that area, so they could actually be mines. And if there are mines, then that dropship is going to get spotted. And his attack would not have the same effect as if, compared to if he actually has a complete element of surprise. Anyway, he's going to be having a small attack on the front of Sharp. Sharp is once again still contained. The drop's going to come in now. And looks like there's going to be a counterattack along the southern corridor as the drop takes place right now. The drop has come in, and Flash is not reacting. He's going to react a little bit later. He comes in, he sees the army, he sees his enemies got vultures and tanks. They're going to try to go towards the expansion maybe. Decided to drop nothing and go towards the expansion. He's probably going to hope that it's going to be better luck there. Yeah, he drops something, a single vulture, double vulture is going to pick everything up and possibly go into the third base. That base is a little bit lightly defended, I think. But Anyways, we are at the 40-minute mark and 48 seconds of the game. Flash got 174 supply. I'd say Flash, excuse me, Sharp might be slightly behind. Looks like there's no fourth base for Sharp. So Sharp is okay. He's got just the third base, but even his third base is under huge assault because Flash is coming from the southern side as well as having a nice contain from the northern side. There are 3 tanks to control here. It looks like for the time being, Sharp might be able to hold, but having only 3 bases is not good. He's not able to move out. And does he even make dropship? Because I feel like he could actually just break the hold in front of the front door by going for dropship. It looks like the final tanks in the third base has fallen, and it's going to be very, very close, I think, for Sharp to lose here. He's got triple dropship coming for something, though. It looks like Flash to make some turrets. Okay, looks like Sharp is going to kind of go for the counter drop on the enemy front and try to break from both sides. This is going to be nice. All of the dropships could die, but everything has unloaded, so those Goliaths will be completely useless now. And Flash, containment has been stopped, has been breached, and now Sharp can go out. He needs to take to the base soon because he's behind on bases. Looks like Flash gonna get on the high ground now. What's on there? There are 2 tanks. He needs to move everything up, and it's gonna be a mind to stop this. And those tanks will try to siege, but will you have reinforcement from the back from Sharp? Looks like where are the triple dropships? I think they're all dying, so there's going to be no chance to go for any more future drops. But Sharp is going to reinforce with this. Going to try to send his SE to buffer. And behind this, he's got some tanks. And it's going to be a mine explosion. Looks like that mine hit that tank. The tank dies right away after the second tank shot. It looks like in the last minute, because of the high ground advantage, Sharp is able to regain this base. But how much? At what cost? Supply-wise, Sharp is 144. Sharp. Flash, that is, and Sharp, I don't know, maybe 120, 110 maybe. Flash is still on 4 bases, Sharp is still on just 3. He's gonna move south a little bit here with his vultures and try to clear this area. He doesn't need to make way for his 4th base, but I think Flash got everything contained. He's got everything controlled. And does he need to go for another base? I'm not so sure. But Sharp is coming up with a lot of forces moving along the southern corridor. I don't know if Flash has got enough to stop this. I don't know exactly where his forces are right now. But I guess for the time being, he's able to hold it. There's something happening at the top right of the screen as well. Maybe some vultures coming out there and sniping some, some SCVs or, destroying some turrets or some buildings. But looks like Flash is going to try to stop advancement along the southern rank here because he doesn't want to get his 4th base flanked. There are 2 areas, 2 ways for Sharp to reach for Sharp's 4th base, the southern path and then the western path, I guess. There's going to be an attack happening here, and looks like the tank's going to try to target fire each other. Looks like there's a complete stalemate situation here. Deadlock from both of these players. Flash is making more forces. He's going to try to come out and take a 4th base at the top right corner of the screen. It's going to try to contain the middle area. I think Sharp has got the bottom left now. He's possibly built something there, and Sharp's going to be going up to the 5th base. So that's nice. I want to check the upgrades at some point, but we don't have a chance to check it at this point. It's going to be a nice attack. Looks like Flash is attacking against siege position, but he doesn't care because he's just got so much forces on the ground. It's going to be a drop in the main of Sharp. Sharp's got very few SCVs there, so of course he doesn't care about that. Anyways, but we're going to be having an attack against the third wave of Flash, guys. There's going to be some vultures coming out here. There's going to be 3 tanks, and they're going to be on the high ground. Looks like Sharp's going to be on, Flash's going to be on the low ground. He's got some vultures trying to contain here, and vultures supporting from the north side as well. I think this is going to be maybe just going to be stopped by Flash. Flash is going to stop this for sure, but I think Sharp has traded kind of decent in that exchange because it's not enough when you're behind. But we're going to be having a drop in the middle of the map, and the 4th base by Sharp is going to get assaulted from behind the middle line. All of these SUVs need to run. They need to run now. They're not running. What's happening? Where are Sharp's siege position? We don't see them. Looks like the SUV from Flash and can get transferred towards the 5th base, but now this base is going to be under siege. It's going to be reinforcement from the northern side, but it's going to be able to alleviate. I don't think so. Maybe there's, because it looks like tanks are coming from both angles, and this attack from behind the mineral line has been crushed, and Sharp is not able to actually attack this mineral line. So effectively, Flash is still on 4 bases, coming up to be having the 5th one. So that's going to be very nice for him. I think the game is going to be closing in soon now because Sharp, is he on 4 or 5 bases? I think he's on 4. There's a 5th one getting created at the inner 10 o'clock, so you can see that there's going to be some building being created there. So yeah, SC is getting transferred as well. There's going to be some mines and you can see it. So I guess Sharp is has to have a chance to kind of fight back, but he's severely behind. There's going to be some vulture run by at the top right of the screen. It looks like Sharp is reacting kind of slowly though. He's going to try to assault this inner 10 o'clock with having some siege time behind the middle line, and there's nothing to stop it. So all of these SC that just transferred to that area is going to get evacuated into another safer haven at some point on this map, and at some point in future on some locations on this map, excuse me. Alright, what's happening? It looks like Flash is going to try to reinforce a lot of bases. Forces is going to try to come back and regain the top right on the screen. He's got forces on the high ground, but these vultures are actually nicely positioned. Sharp to stop it. This is going to be a nice surround from Sharp. This will be from Flash. you want to regain that base, and indeed he's going to have no problems to regain it, but how to keep his base safe from future brute harassment is going to be the question he want to ask himself. With the last of the Vulture have died, and Flash has reclaimed his base. Sharp, I think, is on 4 bases now, but Sharp is going to be flashing to check for the 6 o'clock position. Is there a base there? Of course, there's very few, low chance that there's base there because Flash is right there with the rest of his forces, but you can never know. In the heat of battle, sometimes players forget to do certain things, and players would try to go for some kind of very crazy tactics, very risky tactics, because he knows exactly that the other person possibly doesn't expect it, right? In my country, we have a saying. I guess not in my country only, but in every country we have a saying that the most dangerous place is the safest place. So, for example, if you want to borrow money, the most dangerous place that seems to be borrowing from is going to be the mafia, but indeed it's going to be the safest place. So in my country, we often say borrowing from the mafia is the safest way to borrow, because it seems to be dangerous, but actually it's very safe. I don't know why it is safe. I'm not so sure exactly. Anyways, Flash is mumbling something in his Korean mouth. Let me just quickly check what is he saying. I don't know exactly, because he just stopped talking. It's very hard to kind of banter while you play Starcraft, guys. I've tried it. And it's really hard. It's okay for the first 5 minutes of the game, but when you get into the zone, you need to focus 200% on what you're doing, and it's gonna be very hard. I think in chess there's a series of chess games that are called chess banters, where the players are forced to talk constantly while they're playing. And it had some success in the past, but at some point, I think the organizers just gave up because the players just stopped talking because it's so hard. So I think similarly in StarCraft, I think we need to organize StarCraft banter, where you are forced to talk at a certain APM or WPM, right, words per minute. It's gonna be a nice attack, and Flash the siege behind his, after his enemy. It's gonna be a nice D matrix. One tank is fallen from Sharp, but he's got reinforcement from the back. He clears everything else. These tanks are gonna come forward though, and they will get assaulted. But the last of the tanks have fallen, and these tanks will unsiege or siege. Looks like they're gonna pull back and wait for the SC to come forward. So I think the 4th base for Sharp is gonna get assaulted, and I think we're gonna be near the end here. There's gonna be a nice drop coming up, but reinforcement from Flash is gonna reinforce. We're gonna be having 6 tanks just holding out here. Flash 180 supply. We're at the 21st, almost 22nd minute mark of the game. There's going to be some drop, but these tanks have been unsieged for a while. So Flash got the advantage. Nice double D matrix on Flash's tanks. He's able to keep some of them. The Glad's going to support it. The Glad's going to get pick up the last tank from the back from Sharp. Is able to alleviate, but more tanks coming forward. These tanks have sieged a little bit later though. So it's like Flash is going to just plow through with more forces, and Sharp is unable to penetrate and unable to reinforce fast enough. So I think this command center might fall, and SV is going to get forced to get evacuated. But keep in mind that Sharp is also has a 5th base. So if he loses this, we will have just 4 bases, and that is bad, but it's not like super the end of the world. He could still try to come back. As you can see, his 5th base at the end of 10 o'clock has been secured. Flash has got a 6th base though. So I think the game is slowly but surely going into Sharp's hand. It's going to be a nice mine explosion. The D Matrix saved that tank, but not for long. This command center is going to be falling, and we should expect GG from Sharp anytime soon. Now he's going to be down to just 4 bases, 3 of which have been mining for some time. So that's going to be probably more forces coming out here in this attack against his base. It looks like Sharp has gained the 12 o'clock, and this is what I mean when I say secrecy. You need to kind of, put your egg into the most dangerous basket because your opponent does not suspect it. Looks like there's going to be some Vulture or Flash coming to that area to try to check out that area. For the time being, looks like Flash is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases, and Sharp is on 5. There's going to be a quadruple dropship or quintuple dropship from Sharp. Where is it going exactly? There's going to be an atomic bomb from the sky here. It's going to go towards the top right. Sharp is scrambling to move his forces to that area as well. He says he's going to have to run. I think Sharp's going to actually land here and do some nice shots. It's going to be in the corner, and Sharp got a nice position here. These tanks need to retreat because there's no way he can save this way. Just retreat the command center and use the tank to kill the Goliath. It's going to be a mine explosion on the Goliath, but for the time it looks like his base is going to get toasted. What is going to be Flash's reaction? He's going to take the 6 o'clock position, and he should have taken it a long time ago. When he was attacking against the bottom right. He should have taken a 6 o'clock position because offense is the best defense, right? By attacking your enemy, you can force the enemy into defending, and he would not have any kind of resources to go for counterattack. Anyways, this is Flash's phase. This is Sharp's face, in case you're wondering. If you want to buy me coffee, the link to that is going to be in the video description, because I feel like this battle might be ending soon, but maybe not. I don't know exactly, because I don't have omniscience. I just have some premonitions about how things are going to be turning out. So if you have some recognitions for me, please go ahead and buy me coffee. The link to that is going to be in the video description. You can just send money to my Zelle account. namkraftvn at gmail.com is going to be the fastest and safest way, the least costly way for you to send me coffee money. Anyways, more attacks happening, and looks like Sharp is down to just having 3 bases now. All of his options have been exhausted. Flash is coming up to 7 bases if we're looking at it correctly, maybe just 6 because the top right is not secured. But anyways, going to be having some vultures moving against this other base. There's going to be some drops happening here, and Flash is going to try to get there, but Flash is maxed out. He doesn't have to do anything anymore. This base has been mined out for a while, so he doesn't freaking goddamn care. He needs to defend again all of the other bases. He's going to try to come from the southern side. It's going to be quadruple dropship, dropping some more stuff against the inner 130 position, and that base is kind of like, it looks like the drops are actually not going to that base, the drops are returning. I don't know exactly. Flash is going to take the center base, guys. He's going to finally take the center base on Minstrel. We've never seen this taken by any players in TvT, in any matchup for that matter. I've never seen that base getting taken, and Sharp is going to concede that base to Flash. Flash is going to try to do the final attack here against the 830 position. This is going to be the final battle. There are very few times of Sharp defending, and they're going to be completely overrun. There are only 2 times remaining. 1 time remaining. It's going to be a nice attack against the in 2 o'clock option. I guess 2 bases from Sharp. Flash has been destroyed, but Sharp is going to be down to 0 bases after that attack against the 9 o'clock option. I think Sharp is, he's going to GG soon because he doesn't have money. He doesn't have money, and Flash to have a steady income out of 2 bases, but huge attack, maybe a vulture run by. It's going to be a nice attack to destroy so many SCVs, and they need to siege now. They're not sieging, they're going to be waiting to kill up all of the SCVs because SCV actually brings splash damage, or flash damage, no pun intended. But there's going to be some nice attack. I think these times finally going to clear out everything else, and this base of Flash has been destroyed. Flash is going to regain this inner 2 o'clock position. He's temporarily down to what, 4 bases? I think that's fine. Flash has kind of run out of mining activities as well, but he still has 160 supply, and he's got a very nice, nice kind of base still, right? The inner 4 o'clock position is still mining. The inner 2 o'clock position has been mining for a while. Okay, look at this. We're triple goddamn the matrix. Mine's gonna come out here to go for some mine explosion, and I think these guys are just, fight after fight, punch after punch, hurting each other bad. But GG from Sharp, the game has ended. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this guys, really buy me a coffee, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.